Hello everyone out there, welcome to Solve It Out. This is Annie here and today I'm going to build or write Hello World in a Next.js app. Next.js is a React framework for the web. For its server-side rendering functionality, it actually improves the SEO and performance of the web apps. To beautify the Hello World, I'm going to use Tailwind CSS, which is the most trending CSS in current days. With few lines of code, it actually do wonders. So to build an app with Tailwind CSS and Next.js, the prerequisite is Node.js. You can download the Node.js version in the LTS one because it is the most stable version compared to the current one. Now, according to the configuration of your PCs and laptops, you can check here in the download section that which configuration will support in your PCs. Here different options are given like Windows, Mac OS, Linux. As I'm using Windows, I have already downloaded the 64-bit version of Node.js for my PC. Now I will be using the Visual Studio Code as my code editor here. Here I can check out my Node.js version, writing node-v, and it will show the current version in my PC after getting downloaded. Next, we'll directly jump onto the code of Next.js. To create the Next.js app, we'll go to the docs of the Next.js. You can actually see here in the docs, it's the commands are given. If you are using npm, you can actually write here npx create next app at latest. I will be using yarn, so I'll copy this command and will paste it in the terminal. After pressing enter, it will start getting created. Here you can see is the question it's asked that what is your project name. You can put any name as you want. I'm going to write here Hello World as it's a basic project. The next question is, would you like to use TypeScript with this project? So it's a no. Like to use ESLint? No. Source or directory? No. And experimental app? No. Import alias, press enter and it will start create the project. As it's a basic project, I have not included any other The project here is successfully built. You can check it here. The Hello World is present right here. We'll open it and you can check here Next.js has already built up the folder and a few files here. We'll go to the pages and we'll go to index.js. In the index.js, you can actually check it out, the code here. You have a head component here. It actually describes the title and some meta tags. You'll understand it more when we will run the project. And this is the main tag. In this main tag, all the contents actually is there. Let me run the project first. First I cd to my app, that is Hello World. Then I'll run the project with the command yarn dev run. If you are using npm, do write here npm run dev. Sorry, I have written little typo. So yeah, yarn run dev. Now the project is started on localhost 3000. So I'm going there with control and click. You can see here the next app is already created. Now this portion is actually the head portion which we are talking about. That is the code here, you can see actually code here, that is the head tag. You can actually see how the create next app and some meta tags is there with an icon, which is actually this portion of the head of the web. This is the main content. In the main section it's written here. So we are going to do changes right here. First, let me delete the total div here. We will not need it. Let me just write hello world. Save it. You can check it here. It's actually running here. And if you go to the main page, we can actually see a small hello world here. We will now apply the Tailwind CSS. So let's go to Tailwind CSS docs. In the quick search, I'm going to write now the hello world is built. We will beautify it with Tailwind CSS. Let's go to the Tailwind CSS and search the method to install, like next. As I'm typing next, it's already has come here, that is install Tailwind CSS with Next.js. Click here and you can see all the processes are written down here. Now we have already created the project. Here to install Tailwind CSS, the command is npm install Tailwind CSS, post CSS and auto prefixer. We'll copy it down and we'll go to the code editor. We'll go to the terminal. Here I'll stop the server and I'll paste the command. As I'm using yarn, I'll change the npm install one with the command yarn add. Click enter and here the packages will get added. Yarn is quite fast compared to npm. See, within few seconds all the packages got installed. Next, we will copy this command, that is npx tailwind css init p. We'll write it here, or actually paste it here and click enter. Here the config file of Tailwind, that is tailwind.config, gets created and also the post CSS config file is created. Now we'll again go back to the page. Here in the tailwind config.js, we have to paste this portion. Let's copy the content part here and go to our project. In the project, we will go to the tailwind config.js. In this tailwind config.js, we'll delete the content part here. We'll delete the content part here and we'll paste the part that we have copied from the web and save it. Next, we'll move further and we'll see that in the globals.css we have to paste this part. Let's copy it down and in our projects, let's go to global.css. Inside the styles folder, we can find out globals.css. These are some default CSS which are actually given in the Next.js, in the default case actually. So we'll not need it, so we'll just copy it and delete. We'll paste the 3 lines which you have actually copied from the Tailwind CSS, that is this 3 lines which you have to paste in the globals.css. So I have pasted here in my project and save it. Then we can go back here. Actually here the process is NTM Ramdev. We have successfully completed all the step-by-step process to install Tailwind CSS in our project. Now I have to utilize it. Let's run the server again. Let's clear it out first, and I will be running yarn run this. Running on localhost, control and click. Let's go there. Can actually see the hello world, but no changes are currently right now as we have not applied any code. Now let's go to the index page. Here in the main tag, I will remove the styles.main class name, and here we will write the one line Tailwind CSS code. So let's first write the code of like maybe with screen for the full screen, hide screen. I love to have a dark background, so let me make background black. Then you can actually write something like font size should be bold, and the text color for a black background, actually we need a text color, maybe some purple. Out there you can actually choose it from here, purple. Now this prompts that I'm getting, you can actually check it out in this extension icon. You can actually click here and write here like Tailwind CSS. You can check here the intelligence of Tailwind, this one, Tailwind CSS actually. You install it. I have already installed here to get the prompts which will be available and help you to write the CSS in a more fast way actually. Let's go back to index.js, like we have written with screen, edge screen, that is hide screen, background black, font bold, text purple 600, that is a text color. And we can also write here like what will be the text size. So for me, as it's only hello world, so I want to have a text size like some 2XL, and also I want it in the middle, so I'm going to write here like, going to give some styles like display flex. You can just write here flex, and justify content center, so you can write here justify center, and align item center, so you can write here just item center. And I guess it's almost done, so let me add here like hello photos there. Let me just change it out, and so I'm saving it. Let's check on the web. You can see here the code has changes, and hello world, hello coders is actually here in the right middle of the web page. I think I need to just increase my font size, maybe like 5XL. You can actually check it out. Boom, the text size has been increased. That's easy. That's the easiest way to use CSS with Tailwind. It's very easy to customize, it's very easy to write, and it actually do wonders in normal pages. So that's it guys. Up till here we have learned how to install the Next.js and Tailwind CSS and already created a good normal web page, but with the easiest styles and everything. See you guys up until the next project, and do comment down below if you have any doubts right there.